I think we
That
did
is,
in order. And pre-order and post-order, I just asked you to check for the tree. Have you tried that?
yes. I haven't tried yet, but as per like I understood in the class, so I think I need a practice for that.
Okay, okay. So I am keeping that entirely on you. I hope that's fine.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's not a problem.
Okay, so we'll see how to create the trees programs or how to write the tree program in a Python today. Slightly, they are going to be slightly complicated. So we'll try to reduce the complexity as much as possible. So first we'll try to create a very basic tree, which will have simply a root node. Left and right may there would be nothing, just the root node, but we'll simply create a node on left and right, but we won't add anything into that. And then gradually we will start adding few of the elements and we'll write the logic gradually so that, it will be easier for us to understand the code. So
Correct.
first we'll write a very simple code just to create a tree, but it should only have the root part. So that's the only thing that we are going to create. So for that, we are using one class. Uh, Generally, most of the times, whenever anything is created inside a tree, that time the class name is given either as root or as node. So that's a general practice. Again, the name will not change the meaning of the code that we are writing. So you can write anything, but if you see any code related to tree on any of the references, it's a general practice to give name to that class as a node so that it becomes very easier and catchy for anyone to understand that, okay, user want to write tree ka code. So that's the reason we are writing name as node. Then as usual, we require one constructor because we want to store one value that is nothing but root value. So we'll call that value as a data. You could have given the name as root as well. Again, the choice is yours. Then in this case, as we have just stated, we simply want to create a root. We don't want to write anything on its left, neither on the right. And that's why we will write something like this. Self dot left is equal to none. That means I don't want anything on the left hand side. I'll write self dot right is equal to none. Just a second. And we'll write the last statement, that is self dot data is equal to data. That means we are creating a node. That node will have three components: data component, left component, and right component. Obviously, data component will provide you the element. Left and right will also provide you the element, obviously, but the left is the element which is present towards the left side of the current data, and right is the one which is present towards the right side. So we are writing the partial logic. That's why we haven't specified anything. But whenever we'll write the full logic, that time we are going to specify that just check the value of the data, that is nothing but the root node. If the current value that user wants to insert is greater than the data part, then write it towards the right hand side of the root. If the current value that user wants to add inside the tree, if it is less than the current data, then append it towards the left of the tree. So this is basically the logic at the end we want to achieve. But currently, as I said, we are writing a very simple kind of code just to understand how to create a node and print that node. That's why we are keeping both of them as none. Then this node creation is done. Now I simply want to print this. So I can create one method to which I can call simply as, say, print tree. And as it's a method which is present inside a class, it's mandatory for me to write self, because at the end of the day, it is going to access the elements which are present inside that constructor. And in this method, what we are going to print, so we will print self.data because we just have that single element. So that's the reason we are writing print self.data. Now we have created the class, we have created the method inside it. Now I have to instantiate that class as well as I want to invoke my method print tree. And for that reason, I will come out of my class and I will try to create one instance. I will give name to my instance as a root because somewhere back of the mind I know that I want to create a node which is of the type root, which will not have any left or right, part present to it. So I'm giving the name as root to that instance or to that object which is created out of class node, and I'll be passing this value 10 to this node. So what will happen? It will just check left may none, right may none, and whatever is the data that I'm passing, that is nothing but 10 in this case, that 10 will be added to self.data. And we are going to print that self.data. So on the next line, whenever I'll call this method print tree, that time what will happen? Print tree and self, that means this is the method which is implemented on that class. What we are supposed to print? So we are supposed to print the self.data. What is self.data? So currently self.data is nothing but the data which is passed for this node class, and that is nothing but 10 in our case. So when we'll run the statement, that time we are expected to get the result that we have given for the root node, that is equal to 10. Nothing is there to write towards its left or towards its right. That's why the answer is just this one, short and simple. So this is the procedure to create the class and to create the class for generating the node. And this is basically how we can print the node values. I hope this part, this small part is clear.
Yeah. So we are just only printing the node, right?
Yes, that's it. We are simply printing the node, and we have created a node with only root value. Nothing is
Okay.
written towards its left, nothing is written on its right.
That's right.
So it's
Okay.
very and very simple kind of.
Basic. Okay.
Okay. So now we'll try to write the code for adding the elements towards the left and right of this node.
Okay.
So again, I'm not extending this game code. I would like to write the next code because I am a person who easily gets confused with the lot of inconsistencies. So I'll create the new class. I'll give the same name as node. Then this one method for constructor. Obviously we need data. And here at start, जब भी मेरा first root node create होगा, that time my left is going to be none, my right is going to be none, and obviously whatever data the user is going to insert, that will take the part of root. So this is basically the same thing that we have understood from the previous case. Now we have to create another function. I will call that function, suppose say as an insert function. So what is the task of this insert function? When already the node or root node is created, now we want to add some new entries, or now we want to add some new elements inside the existing tree. So how to do that? So we'll take this help of insert function. Insert function is written inside a class. That's why it is mandatory to specify self. And obviously we are going to add some element, preferably numerical element, because whenever you create a tree, either we create expression tree, or if it is a binary tree, then it is made up of numbers which are used for traversing, or which are used for like your stack, or like our queue, to store that in a proper logical way. So that's the use of insert function. Now, what's the logic that we are going to write inside the insert function? So we'll say that if data that is entered by us, if it is less than self.data. What is self.data? So self.data is nothing but the data of our root node. So we are checking that the next value that we are going to add, what will happen if it is less than the self of data? Then in that case, first what you have to check कि self.left पे none है या फिर नहीं. अगर self.left पे already there is none, so we will add that data towards the left hand side. But अगर self.left पे already कुछ data है, then again we have to check whether that data is smaller or whether that data is larger than the current element that we are going to add. For example, if the first element is 23 and second element is 8, then it is very obvious कि 23 के लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे ही 8 जाएगा, एंड जैसे ही 8 जाएगा तो वो पहले चेक करेगा कि 23 के लेफ्ट पे आइडियली पहले कुछ भी नहीं था, देयर वाज नथिंग टुवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट ऑफ दैट 23, so 8 will become the new node, or you can say the 8 will become the first child for that 23. बट अगर उसके बाद 4 करके एक और एलिमेंट आता है, देन व्हाट विल हैपन, 23 के बाद ऑलरेडी 8 है, सो इस 8 के साथ मुझे 4 को कंपेयर करना है. सो नाउ 23 के लेफ्ट में द वैल्यू इज नॉट नन, the value is already existing. So that's basically what we are first trying to check, that first time whenever we add the value, that time my left side or my left data is none, or whether it consists of any kind of subtree already present towards the left or towards the right. So first we are checking if the data is less than the self dot data. If this condition is true, if this part is true, then you have to check if self dot left is equal to none or is none. So we'll check if self dot left is none. If this condition is true, that means if it is actually null type of data, that means if nothing is present towards the root, towards the left of that root, then what will happen? Self dot left will become, this new data element that is being added, that will be added towards the self dot left, और ये अभी node बन के जाएगा. I just hope you are getting this. So this new element, so suppose the new element is 8. Suppose 23 is already the root and new element that we are going to add is 8. So it will first check if 8 is less than self dot data. So self dot data currently 23 होगा. So 8 is less than 23. That's why it will come to this particular if part. It will check self dot left is equal to none. So yes, previously there was no value in the self dot left. So ये none ही रहेगा. So whatever new data that you are adding, ये जो 8 element है वो left में चला जाएगा. But when it is getting added inside the left, it will be added as a node. It will be added as a new node on the left side. अगर उसके नीचे कोई children बनता नहीं है, then automatically it will become the child. But अगर कोई children आता है तो फिर उस node के साथ भी compare होगा. For example, if 4 comes in future, then I have to compare that 4 with 8. That's the reason we are generating it as a node type of data. I just hope this part is clear, whatever I am trying to say. What I am trying to say is,
yeah, this is clear. I just want to ask node bracket data. So this node is the class, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the data inside it is the value of it.
Value
right?
that we add. Yes.
Yeah.
That means this will become a वो जो entire class है उसके सारे properties आपके self dot left में आ जाएंगे. It will itself become a kind of a new, for example, वो एक subtree की तरह हो जाएगा. जो new element है that will become a subtree kind of thing, जिसको खुद का एक left and खुद का एक right बन जाए.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
I just hope this is clear. Now, if it is not true, that means if there exists already an element on its left side, that means if my self dot left is not none, then what will happen? So in that case, we'll write this else part. And else part में लिखेंगे if this is not true, then self dot left dot insert, and this data will be added to that particular part.
Prachi, I guess your screen is stuck.
Just a second.
Yeah, now it's fine.
That was my mistake. So if self dot left is equal to none, so it will create a data on the left side. It will create a node on the left side and the new element will be added over there. If there exists already an element, then that time it is simply going to add that as a new value. Now I am slightly confused whether you will understand the statement right away at this point or not. So what I will do, I'll write down the code and then we'll take one pilot example. We'll try to run this on that code. Then it will, I think it will be easier for us to understand. Basically, code easy है इसके आगे का भी. So I'll quickly write the code and then we'll understand, because इसका थोड़ा सा relation आते रहेगा next functions के साथ. So it is better if the entire code is there in front of us. So I'll quickly write the next code. Else if the data is greater than self dot data, and if self dot write is none, then self dot write is equal to node of data, else self dot write dot insert data. And if this condition is also false, then else, that means there doesn't exist any entry, neither left nor right entry. So we'll simply write self dot data is equal to data. That means the node or the thing that is given to us is childless. It consists of only root node, nothing else. We'll create this method called as print tree, which will print itself. We'll say that if self dot left consists of any data, then whatever elements which are present on the left side, just print them recursively. Once the left elements are printed, we print the root. That's why we'll write the next statement as print self dot data. And then we'll say if the data consists of element on the right side, then recursively, whatever elements which are present on the right, I have to print them recursively. This is basically in order का structure. ये in order है because you are writing left first, then root, and then right elements. Here, let's try to run this using some node values. Suppose I want to create root at 12 and I want to insert element 6, wherein insert is the function which is created by us. Then I want to insert 14. Then I want to insert next element, suppose as 3. And finally, I want to print this tree. Let me just check if this is correct or getting an error. Node object has print tree. Just a second. Self dot right, self dot left. After 14 and 3, root dot print tree. Just give me 1 second. I'll check what's the issue. Yeah, there was some spelling errors. So let me first not add this. These are the elements that we wanted to add, that is 3 or 12, 6, 14 and 3. Suppose these are the elements. Forget about the code and everything. So 12 is our root element. So we want to keep 12 as a root. And 6, 14 and 3. These are the next 3 elements that we want to add. So will you please try to create a kind of tree for binary tree for 12 as a root, 6, 14 and 3 as the elements. Just try to create the tree only for this 4 elements.
Okay, fine.
My drawing pad is again giving some troubles today. So I have to draw it on the notepad. So just check.
What were the values?
Just a second. The values were 12, 6, 14 and 3, where 12 being a root node.
Okay, fine. So I think I got it. So first of all, 12 will come.
Correct.
Then 12th left side will be 6.
Correct.
And right side will be 14. And the 3 will come on the left side of 6.
Okay, so while reading in order, how we are going to read? So if you are reading that in an order, I mean, you are trying to say that there will be 12, or
Correct.
rather I would use Excel for this. So there is going to be 12 as the first element, then 12k left में, the next element would come as 6.
6.
And over here towards the right
14.
will have this element 14.
Correct.
Then next element is 3, so that will be written towards the left of this
Left of 6.
6. So this is basically how the tree would look like. And in this case, as we are writing this tree in order, that's the by default way of tree representation. So if you are writing or if you are getting the result in the in order way, then in order ka tarika ye hai that it is left, root and then right.
Correct.
So left may we have the first element as 3.
3.
Then it will check that iska root kya hai. So iska root 6 hai. So next element will be 6. It will check if there is any value present towards the right node. So it will go one level up. So 12 will be printed. 12 ये root है ये entire left hand subtree का. So जिसका left already cover हुआ है. This is a root and the next element that to cover is 14. Because that is present towards the right side. So ये complete left, root and right. This is the in order way of representation of this particular tree. So if you just see your output, it is representing the order as a in order, that is 3, 6, 12 and 14, which is basically a kind of sorted order. In order ये हमेशा sorted ही होगा because it is left, root and right, and left is the smallest elements. Root is your middle element and right is always the higher elements than your root element. So obviously whenever you'll print the elements in the tree, that time the output elements are like to be your, I mean, they will look like as a sorted part of the elements only. Now
Okay,
using, yes, any questions?
Yes. Yeah, one question. Can you just can we go into the Excel sheet?
Yes.
Okay. In this left, root and right. Okay. Left, what I understand is the last one, which is 3.
Correct.
Correct. And then the root
6
is 6. Okay, yeah. The root will be the 6.
Exactly. There is no right for this. So मतलब ये entire subtree खत्म हो गया. तो ये मेरा
हाँ,
एंटायर लेफ्ट हो गया, तो लेफ्ट कवर हुआ,
left.
तो इसका राइट इज सॉरी, इसका रूट इज 12, सो 12 इज रिटन। एंड
Okay.
12 के बाद अभी इसका राइट ट्रेवर्स करना है, सो राइट में देयर इज जस्ट 14 इज द वैल्यू,
14
दैट्स व्हाई
is
वी
the
wrote that value
understood.
blindly. ठीक है,
Understood. ठीक है.
now using this we'll try to understand the code. So first we have written root is equal to node of 12, so that it's a kind of constructor value, that means we are instantiating it. So जैसे instantiate किया तो ये data part self dot data में गया, and my root node is created with the value 12, which is having no value on its left and no value on its right. So this is the first statement ka meaning. Next we are writing root dot insert is equal to 6. So what will happen? It will go to this insert function, it will invoke this insert function, and the data that we are passing to the, or that data that we are invoking to the insert function is 6. So it will check or it will compare data with self dot data. What is self dot data right now? So self dot data right now is 12. So it will compare my 6 with 12. 6 is less than 12, that means this condition is satisfied. So it will come to this particular part. It will ask first to check is self dot left is none. So self dot left मतलब ये जो 12 का लेफ्ट हैंड वाला साइड था वो नन है यहाँ पे, whether it is fed, ये चेक कर रहा है. So obviously self dot left is none because कोई भी एलिमेंट नहीं था, only 12 as a root node था वहाँ पे. That's the reason. Now it will add that 6 as a node on the left side. That means it will add 6 as a node, so that 6 को भी in future if you want to add any element towards this left and right, तो वो एक node हो चुका है. So next time suppose the new element comes as 3, so 3 will be compared with the 6, whether 3 is less than or whether 3 is greater than 6. That's the reason वो node बनता है and left में add होता है. I just hope this part is clear. Is this statement clear? Because this is
Yeah.
slightly a complicated, I won't say very complicated, थोड़ा सा complicated है. It is checking कि 12 के left hand side में, I mean first we created this root node that is equal to 12, and जैसे ये root node create किया हमने 12 का, वैसे ही we are having इसको एक left child and एक right child जो currently none है, ऐसा इसका condition है. That means it is having left as none and right as none. After that it checks the new value. So new value क्या आया? New value 6 आया. 6 को compare किया 12 के साथ. That means you are checking if 6 is less than 12. So yes, we entered inside this first if, and then we are checking कि self dot left is none or not. So self dot left currently हमारा none, ये condition true है, yes है. इसके लिए self dot left became node of data.
तो मतलब अब जो ये 6 होगा ये नोड बन जाएगा, right?
Exactly. अभी ये 12 के अंडर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे 6 ये नोड हो चुका है. So 6 will also have its left, that is none, and उसका भी 6 का भी एक राइट होगा जो currently none रहेगा. That's basically what it is trying to tell. Fine.
Okay.
Next, obviously ये else if में नहीं जाएगा, else में भी नहीं जाएगा, because it has properly captured it inside the first step. Then it will check for this next insert statement. जैसे next insert statement देखा तो उसके अंदर value 14 है. Again, as it saw the insert function is called, it will go to the insert function of my class. Again, इसका self again आपका 12 ही होगा, because comparison हम हमेशा root से start करते हैं. And the data is 14, so 14 will be compared, data is 14, current data is 14, so that will be compared with my root node, that is nothing but 12. Now it will check, is 14 less than 12? Obviously not, and that's why it will come to this else if part. It will check, is 14 greater than 12? So yes, this time it is true, so it will check the next if part. What we have written in the next if self dot right is equal to none, मतलब 12 के राइट हैंड साइड पे करंटली तो वो नन ही है, बिकॉज हमने उसके लेफ्ट पे एक नोड क्रिएट किया है, दैट इज नथिंग बट 6, बट राइट हैंड साइड इज स्टिल नन. So that's the reason it will add this new element, that is 14, as a node on a right hand side. That means 14 will be created as a node जिसका left and right अभी empty होगा. Is this fine?
Yeah, this is fine.
It won't come to the else part, it won't come to this else part, because यहाँ पे 14 node का काम हो चुका है. Then it will go to the next root insert. So next element जो insert करे, that is nothing but 3. So again 3 will be compared with 12. So 3 12 के साथ compare होगा. After that 3 will be compared with the next node, that is nothing but it will be compared with 6. It will first check कि 3 is less than the 12. So again it will be compared with the new node, that is nothing but 6. Now 3 is getting compared with the new node, that is 6. Is 3 less than 6? Yes, it is less than 6. And it will check कि left में, I mean 12 के left में, is the left is none or not. So this time obviously it is not none because 6 is already present over here, and that's why it will add the new element towards the left of your 6 part, and that new element inserted is nothing but 6 at this time. So 6 ही था ना हमारा, नहीं 3 था. I think I have made some mistake. Just a second. I'll write it properly. Next element after 6 we took as 14. I'll write for 14. 14 will be compared with self dot I mean if it is data, that is 14 is greater than 12. So self dot right is equal to none this time. This part is yes. And so self dot right पे node is added. That is 14 has become a node on the right side, having its left is equal to none and its right is equal to none. Then the next element, that is equal to 3 now. So 3 is getting inside the tree. 3 will be first compared with the root element, that is nothing but 12. So it will check 3 is less than 12. That means it will again come into this part. It will check self dot left is none. So self dot left मतलब 12 का left. So 12 का left ये अभी none नहीं है. That's why it will go to the else वाला part, and self dot left पे currently the value is 6, and it will add this new element towards the left, that is self dot left dot insert. So currently self dot left itself is 6, and 6 के left पे it is going to insert this new element, that is nothing but 3. So this is basically what it means. Is this clear? The new element was 3. 3 got compared with 12. 3 is definitely less than 12. It is checking if the self dot left of 12 is none. Self dot left of 12 is not none, and that's why it went to 6. And then it is adding the element towards the left of that 6. So currently when it will check, तो वो next node पे आएगा, node 6 पे आएगा, and node 6 पे जाके it will add that element 3 towards the left of that 6, and so 12 के नीचे 6, 6 के left पे 3. That's how the next element will be added in this case.
Absolutely.
ठीक है, fine till this part?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so what will happen if the next node is 8?
So it will compare with 12. Okay, so
Correct.
it is less than 12. Then it will see on the left side it is 6. It will compare with 6. With 6 it will compare, so that means it is greater than 8. So then on the right side of 6 it will enter as 8.
Yes, but how in the code it is going to traverse? तो code में ऐसे traverse होगा कि 8 अभी new element add हो गया. So 8 will be compared with the 12. 8 is definitely less than 12, so it will come to this particular part. This part, it will check that left of the data is not none. That means वहाँ पे already node present है, which is that node is 6 again. So again it will check, मतलब वो 6 को 8 के साथ compare करेगा. It will self call as 6 is a node again. So self call करेगा and check करेगा कि 8 is greater than 6 or 8 is less than 6. So as 8 is greater than 6, it will go to this part. That is data is greater than self dot data. So as data is greater than self dot data, that's the reason why it is going to add itself towards the right side of that element 6. So वो right पे 6 के right पे जाके add होगा. I
Right.
hope this reason is clear.
Yeah, this is clear.
So likewise, whatever data element that you are going to add, it checks whether it is root. अगर root नहीं है, तो next node के पास जाता है. Node के पास जाने के बाद again वो check करता है whether I am greater than this node or whether I am less than this node. That means this condition, ये जो less than and greater than वाला condition है, ये हर बार check होगा if it gets next value as a node. If next value is node, then मेरा जो current value है वो उस node के साथ again and again compare होते जाएगा. If my current value is smaller than the current node, then it will add it towards the left side. If my current value is greater than the current node, then it will add towards the right side. First comparison with the root. So always first comparison root के साथ होगा. तो root के बाद next element जो भी है, वो अगर node है, तो node को वो root consider करेगा. It will consider the node element. I mean, जैसे यहाँ पे 12 के बाद 6 आया, तो 6 को वो root consider करेगा. And when it is adding 8, it will compare that 8 with 6. As 8 is greater than 6, then it will come towards the right hand side. So this is basically the logic that it is implemented.
Absolutely.
Fine. And print में तो हम ये check कर रहे हैं if there are any elements present towards the left. The meaning of this is if self dot left. मतलब क्या? That means if there are any elements which are present in left. इसका दूसरा meaning code में ये भी होता है if self dot left is not none. So Python में इसको थोड़ा short किया जाता है. Like you can simply write if self dot left. That means if there exists any element inside this self dot left, it is safe as writing is not none. If self dot left is not none, इसको short करके Python में if self dot left इतना भी लिख सकते. That means if there are any elements which are present towards the left, then first print all the left hand side elements. So like in this Excel sheet as well, we have seen first we are printing all the left elements. So first we have to print all the left elements. Once all the left elements are printed, then we print the root element. So हमारा root element किसके अंदर stored है? So self dot data के अंदर we are storing that root element जो node के अंदर है. So that will be printed and then it will go to the right hand side and जितने भी right के elements है that will be printed. So this is basically the idea that it is going to use कि self dot left के सारे elements को print करना है. Then it has to print your root element and then it has to print if there are any elements which are present in the right. So right को right के जितने भी elements है उसके ऊपर वापस print tree ये function call होगा and what it is going to do, whatever is the value present over there, that value will be printed as a result to the user. And that's the reason जो भी value आपने insert, I mean जो भी value आपका tree generate कर रहा है, it first checks all the left values starting from the leftmost value. So that is 3. Then 3 के बाद is nothing but 6. Then my root node is nothing but 12. And finally, it is going to print the value that is 40. So this is basically how we can create the tree or how we can print the values of a simple tree or a single tree. Is this fine?
Correct. Absolutely.
Okay. So now we'll try to add some bit more complexity to this code by making this code as a code which can traverse tree in order, pre-order and post order. So first we want to create a tree and then we are going to write a logic so that it will give us a pre-order, in-order and post-order traversal of any element or any sequence that we are going to pass. So currently मैं काम करती हूँ, मैं आपको एक sequence देती हूँ. Just try to change that sequence into in-order, pre-order and post-order. So just a second, let me first create it at myself and then I'll give you. कल के कोई एग्जाम्पल्स आपने लिख के लिए थे क्या?
कौन से वाले?
जो हमने इन ऑर्डर ट्रैवर्स किया था या फिर प्री ऑर्डर ट्रैवर्स किया था, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग.
एक मिनट शायद
कोई ट्री दिया था क्या मैंने? 719 ऐसे कुछ नंबर्स थे, मुझे प्रॉपरली
हाँ
याद नहीं।
हाँ, शायद मैं आपको एक मिनट देता हूँ।
हाँ, समथिंग लाइक दिस। 7 1 था, उसका राइट साइड 9 था, देन there was 0 over here, 3 8 10 ऐसे कुछ तो उसके चिल्ड्रन थे। I'll try to use a normal pen because something like this. There was 7, then the first child was 1. Yeah. Then the right side was something 9. Then iske left में there was a 0. Then there was, I suppose, 3 over here. Then let us assume that there is 8. I hope the numbers are making some sense because I don't have drawing pad. तो थोड़ा paint से करूँ. 3 में here me write 2. Here suppose it is 5. Here suppose it is 4. And here it is 6. Anyways, so if you don't have that, then also it is okay. These are the elements. 7 as a root element. 1 9, ये 0 है, सिर्फ यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा confusion हो सकता है. This is a tiny 0. 0 3 9 8 10 2 5 4 6. What you have to do is just create pre-order, in-order and post-order for this data. ठीक है? Is the question clear?
Yeah, the question is clear.
Okay. And I think we have created the pre-order for this yesterday.
Yes, we created the pre-order.
तो अभी उससे in order and post order create करना है, wherein the rule for in order is left root right and post order is left right root.
So left, right, and root, correct?
Yes, that's for post order.
Post order.
For pre-order, it is root left right.
Okay, got it.
इन ऑर्डर हो गया.
इन ऑर्डर में 7.
7 कैसे आएगा? इन ऑर्डर इज लेफ्ट रूट राइट.
ओके.
एंड इफ यू रिमेम्बर हमने एक छोटा सा हिंट भी देखा था. इन ऑर्डर इज बेसिकली राइटिंग द एलिमेंट्स इन ऑर्डर, दैट इज राइटिंग द एलिमेंट्स इन असेंडिंग ऑर्डर. सो अगर इसका इन ऑर्डर जो कुछ भी होगा, आई मीन जैसे भी होगा, इट इज गोइंग टू बी 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
करेक्ट. जो
तो
इसके लेफ्ट
आंसर फिक्स है. आंसर इज फिक्स. तो
Okay.
ये कैसे सॉल्व होगा? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई जस्ट होप माय mouse pointer is visible. So
Yeah,
first
yeah,
of
it's
all, it
visible.
will work for the zero because हमारा concept है it has to go from left, then root and then right. So zero ये left है जिसका root 1 है. Okay, then it will check कि what is there towards the right of this. तो जैसे इसके right पे गया तो right पे itself एक subtree है.
हाँ.
तो 3 को वो print नहीं कर सकता because itself it is a tree. ये 3 to 5 itself is a tree and that's why it goes towards the left of the current route. See, 0 traverse हो गया, 1 traverse हो गया. 1 ये route था, इसके लिए वो उसके right पे गया, but उसके right पे already एक tree है. So if it is a tree, then it has to traverse as left route right. So इसके लिए पहले उसके बाद 2 जाएगा, then 3 जाएगा. जैसे 5 देखेगा तो चेक करेगा कि 5 itself is a tree. So 5 print नहीं होगा, 5 के left पे जो है वो print होगा, that is 4 will be printed, then 5 and then 6. Is this clear? This left part?
Yeah, the left part is clear.
Yes. So अभी complete left तो हमारा हो गया. So that means this entire left tree is traversed. Now it's time to traverse the route. तो उसके बाद जाएगा 7. 7 होने के बाद उसके right में जाना है, but right में और एक tree है, that is 9 8 10. So इसमें left क्या है? Left is 8. So that will be printed first, then root, that is 9, and then right, that is 10. So that's why it will be printed at the end as 8 9 10. Fine.
Okay, okay, understood.
So your final answer is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Correct.
So now the last one, just try, that is post order. Post order का rule is left, then right, and then root.
Okay, left, then right, and then root.
Yes.
Okay.
तो जो भी ऑर्डर है वो बेसिकली रूट के पोजीशन पे डिपेंड करता है. रूट लेफ्ट पे है तो लेफ्ट, आई मीन प्री. रूट राइट पे है तो पोस्ट. रूट बीच में है तो इन.
Okay. So इसका ये होगा 0 0 then 3 then 1.
0 3 के बाद 1 जाएगा या फिर 0 3 के बाद 3 को ट्रेवर्स करेगा?
ओ हाँ, पहले तो हम लेफ्ट साइड को कवर करेंगे. करेक्ट.
यस.
ओके. ओके, सो 0 3 देन इसके बाद जो हमारा लेफ्ट है वो है 2. देन इसके बाद हमारा जो है वो है 5. 5 के बाद 4 देन 6.
First it will be 0. It will
0.
go towards the right, that is 3.
Right.
But 3 print नहीं होगा in this case.
हाँ, 3 प्रिंट नहीं होगा. 3
हाँ.
फिर इसके बाद डायरेक्ट 2 आ जाएगा.
2 print होगा. करेक्ट.
हाँ,
So
2
0 के
प्रिंट
बाद
होगा.
2 के बाद
2 के बाद 4.
ओके.
ओके. 4 के बाद हमारा राइट साइड पे लेगा 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
Ek second. I'll just give me 2 minutes. I'll just solve this and I'll let you know.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. So the first element that it is going to print is the leftmost. Sorry, that is nothing but 0. Then it will check the right of that 0. So uske right mein 3 hai. 3 itself is a root, so that won't be traversed. It will check the left side of that, so that is nothing but it is going to print 2 after that. 2 के बाद it checks the next one is 5, but 5 won't be printed as it is again a root. That means इसके बाद जो print होगा that will be 4. 4 के बाद it is going to print its value of the right element, that is nothing but 6. Abhi 6 के बाद 6 is not a root, so it will go back. So that means 5 will be printed after that. This will go back. That means 3 will be printed after that. This will go back. That means 1 will be printed after that. That means my entire left hand side is traversed. I'm not going to print 7 right now because ये main tree का root है, so that will be there at the end. So यहाँ से हम इसके right पे आ गए, but right itself is again a tree, so उसको rule लगेगा left, right and then root. That means यहाँ पे ये I mean this subtree will be printed as 8, 10 and 9, and then this entire subtree, that is 1 वाला ये जो subtree था as well as 9 वाला ये जो subtree था, दोनों भी traverse हो चुके हैं. That's why by the rule of post order, left subtree, right subtree and then the root. That's the reason 7 will be printed after this. So ये string होगा 0, 2, 4, 6, 5, 3, 1, 8, 10, 9 and 7. Fine.
Right.
Okay, समझा या फिर should I explain it one more time?
No, now I understood.
हाँ, so mistake क्या होता है कि हम ये check नहीं करते कि whether it is node or whether it is just an element. So if it is a node, then again we have to traverse the same routine. That means if it is a node, then again check its left, its right, then node. I mean left, right and root. So this we have to follow for all the internal nodes as well. मतलब वो recursive kind of है. वो जैसे ही node देखता है तो खुद के function को recurse करता है. मतलब left right जाता है, then बाद में node जाता है. So this is basically what you have to remember, that if it is a root, then it's very clear to understand कि इसका left या फिर इसका right क्या है. But अगर root को traverse करने के बाद कोई internal node मिलता है, and if that internal node is again having child or children, then we have to treat it as a root and then usko solve karna start karo. So there will be one point where all the child or all the children will be get over and then traverse the root, then go towards the right side. Right पे भी अगर कोई node मिलता है तो उसको again as a tree treat करो. If it is a kind of a internal node, तो उसको as a root treat करो. उसका left right लिखने के बाद जो भी root element मिलता है, we are going to type in that way. So that's basically what the post order is. Fine.
Absolutely.
Okay, so one last small example so that I'll come to know that whether it is perfectly clear or not. Smaller one, I think this was also we have solved yesterday. मुझे सिर्फ इसका अभी post order चाहिए, nothing else, because in order is simple and pre order भी comparatively easy है, post order थोड़ा सा difficult जाता है. This is E, हाँ, and इसके left में suppose I am drawing this H. Then C के left में there is F. C के right में there is G. G के left में there is I. And इसके right में there is J. I just want a post order for this. Just this is D, जो B के left में है, that is D, and B के right में E है. So just write it properly.
हाँ ठीक है. D.
And
Okay.
and this is E.
E. Okay. Understand. So this is the post.
इसका post order करना.
Post order करना है. ठीक है. Okay. Yeah, I have done it.
Okay.
So first is D, then H, then E, then B, then F, then I, then J, then G.
I के बाद yes, I, J, G, correct.
Yeah, G, then C, and then A.
Perfect, absolutely correct. Done.
Okay.
So that means you have perfectly understood this part. So let us try to write the code for this. In order, pre-order and post order. In order though already the way we have written. Okay. Okay, so we will not write the new code क्योंकि पहले वाला logic तो same रहेगा. So I am directly copy pasting this logic as it is. So we have written the code to create the node. We have written the insert statement wherein we have defined when to add, where to add the element, and now we'll try to write the logics for in order, pre-order, and post-order.
Prachi, just 2 minutes. I'm getting the laptop charger.
Yeah, sure.
Just 2 minutes. Yes, Prachi, we can continue.
Okay, fine. So we have written the code for creating a node. We have written the code for printing the tree. Now we'll try to write the customized codes for in order, pre-order, and post-order. So here is the code for the in order. Just hope I am writing in a correct indentation. In order. So what we are going to write in order, that is self, and obviously the element which is present. So जिसको हम root बोल रहे हैं. As this is a formal parameter, we can write anything. Root इसके लिए लिख रहे हैं because every time whenever we traverse, if there is a subtree, we again consider it as a root. So understanding के लिए root is the simple word to understand. That's why we are writing root over there. Then we'll create one list which will store all our elements. So first we'll create an empty list, and we are going to add the element that is nothing but whatever are our findings. So उस list के अंदर add हो जाएंगे, and the output will be created in terms of list. So previously we were creating the output print tree से. So there might be a question, तो print tree directly use क्यों नहीं किया? Why we are writing again the code for the in order? Because print tree से क्या हो रहा है? We are getting single elements. So if in the future if I want to store them somewhere, या फिर if I want to traverse a certain element, then it will become very difficult because it's a single element at a time, printed at a time. So I want to create a list of that, so that in future if I want to access any element, or if I want to make any kind of search or anything like that, it will be easier for me. So for example, if we want to create some complicated logic such as create a tree, and afterwards we are extending that code to search whether a certain element is present inside that tree or not. So if you want to do like that, then obviously मेरे हाथ में उसका एक already created list होना चाहिए, so that the searching and everything becomes easier. So that's the reason we are creating this list. Then we are writing that obviously आपके root element में कुछ है ही नहीं. That means if you are not giving anything, if you are creating simply an empty kind of thing, then obviously it is not going to print anything. So if my root is not none, इसको आप simply if root ऐसे भी लिख सकते थे. So everywhere we are writing that. So एक बार मैंने उसका explanation भी इस code में लिखा है, so that whenever in future you get something like this, if data, इतना ही लिखा है, that indicates that if there exists a data. So if root is not none, then in that case we'll say that list 1 में self के ऊपर in order, that means we are recursively implementing this in order function so that jitne bhi left elements hai, I want all of those left elements to be printed recursively. So if you have checked, हम कोड में कैसे जाते हैं, हम लेफ्ट एलिमेंट जो भी रूट एलिमेंट है उसके लेफ्ट में पहले जाते हैं. इफ यू आर देयर इन ऑर्डर, लेफ्ट को चेक करते हैं, लेफ्ट इज अगेन अ रूट, देन वी अगेन गो टुवर्ड्स इट्स लेफ्ट. If it is again a root, then we go towards its left. That means we recursively implement this procedure that if it is a root, then हमें उसके लेफ्ट में जाना है एंड उसके लेफ्ट में जितने भी वो करंट रूट के लेफ्ट में जितने एलिमेंट्स है उसको प्रिंट करना है. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर राइटिंग self dot in order and inside that root dot left. That means check for every node if there exists any left element or not. If it is, then just go on adding it inside the list one. Once your all left elements are done, देन वो जो लिस्ट का आई मीन लेफ्ट पार्ट होगा वो अभी मेरा कंप्लीट हो चुका है. सॉरी, ट्री का जो लेफ्ट पार्ट है दैट इज कंप्लीटेड. नाउ आई वांट टू ऐड वन एलिमेंट दैट इज नथिंग बट रूट एलिमेंट. So root is a single element and which is present inside this part. मतलब ये जो डेटा है आपका इसके अंदर वो रूट प्रेजेंट है. सो हमने एक लिस्ट क्रिएट किया है, उस लिस्ट में ऑलरेडी लेफ्ट एलिमेंट्स इंसर्टेड है. इसके एंड में मुझे एक सिंगल एलिमेंट ऐड करना है विच इज नथिंग बट रूट एलिमेंट, जिसके बाद मेरा एंटायर राइट सब ट्री स्टार्ट होगा. सो अगर मुझे एक एलिमेंट ऐड करना है एग्जिस्टिंग लिस्ट के अंदर, देन व्हिच फंक्शन ऑफ लिस्ट शुड आई यूज हियर? आई होप यू गॉट द सिनेरियो.
Yeah, just trying to understand.
Okay, no issues. First we created the empty list, then we are checking that if root is not done, that means user has to enter at least one element. Then we are saying that case list one के अंदर self dot in order, that means it is going to call this function again for the root dot left. That means it will check if the element is present towards left. If it is node, then it will check again उस node को कोई left element है क्या. ऐसे करके आपके सारे लेफ्ट एलिमेंट पहले ट्रैवर्स हो जाएंगे. दैट मीन्स सपोज से देयर आर फ्यू एलिमेंट्स लाइक जो हमने इन ऑर्डर किया था फॉर फ्यू ऑफ द ट्रीज, से 7 1 0 3 2, these all were the the left sided element that we have traversed. then उसके बाद 7 कुछ तो उसका रूट एलिमेंट था, तो उस 7 को भी प्रिंट करना है. तो हमने ऑलरेडी उसके जितने भी लेफ्ट एलिमेंट्स थे उसको ट्रैवर्स किया है. नाउ द लिस्ट कंसिस्ट ऑफ, if we go back to the previous example somewhere over here, then in this list agar iska in order karna hai, then in order mein first you will search for the left element, that is nothing but d. d ke baad b ko dekhoge, b khud ek I mean it's a root element, so it will go towards the right and so on. So once this entire b, d, e and h, all these elements are traversed, then I have to print this element, that is nothing but a print karna hai mujhe, which is nothing but the root of this. So मेरे existing list में which consists of this D E E B D E E H whatever it is, if in that list if I want to add this A, तो list का कौन सा function मुझे use करना पड़ेगा?
List का,
हाँ, I want to add one element at the end of the existing list, then which list function should we use?
We can use
only one element.
just one element, right?
हाँ, just one element.
I think उसके लिए एक function था.
जनरली अगर कोई लिस्ट ऑफ एलिमेंट्स है जिसके बाद हम एक चीज को ऐड करते हैं, तो व्हाट डू वी कॉल इट एज?
Append.
Correct. So that's the name of the function.
Yeah.
So we'll say list1 dot append, and here we'll add that root dot data. Why root dot data? Because we are defining over here the name, the formal name as a root. तो हम root use कर रहे हैं. Otherwise node dot data, फिर अगर यहाँ पे node pass किया होता then I would have written node dot data. And then अभी ये list के अंदर I am already having left elements and मेरा root element भी present है. So what I have to do is I'll say list1 is equal to list1. So अभी list1 के अंदर left and root already present है, अभी right side के values इसके अंदर add करना है. So I'll simply use this concatenation, that is plus sign, and I will write the same code, ये जो यहाँ पे लिखा है self dot in order, but instead of writing root dot left, I'll simply write root dot right. So क्या किया हमने, जितने लेफ्ट के एलिमेंट्स थे वो सबको लिख लिया, उसके बाद लेफ्ट एलिमेंट्स के बाद आई हैव टू राइट द रूट बिकॉज दैट्स हाउ इन ऑर्डर गोज. सो रूट का सिंगल एलिमेंट होगा, इसके लिए उसको अपेंड पार्ट में लिखा. And once my left hand the root is already covered, then again I have to cover all my right elements recursively. And that's why we are writing कि जो भी existing list है अभी जिसके अंदर left and root already present है, उसके अंदर I have to add my all right elements recursively. That's basically what this means. So once this is done, तो अभी जो list generate होगा उसको if you want you can print that list, otherwise simple है कि इसको return करो. So print वगैरह करने की जरूरत नहीं. You can simply write return that list. So ये in order का function ऐसे हम लिख सकते हैं. So अगर इसका एक practical देखना है, then we can say root is equal to main class हमारा node है, write 12, then write root dot insert the same element will take या फिर जो भी elements लेना है. Insert, suppose say next one was 14, then root dot insert next element is suppose say 3, next element is suppose 8, and finally we will call this print root dot in order, and what we are supposed to pass to this is root itself because ये recursive function है, तो इसको जो भी मेरा node है उसी को pass करना पड़ेगा. That's the reason we are passing root itself to that function. Let's just try to run whether it generates any error or gives correct result. Yes, it's correct. And in order में check करना result correct है फिर wrong है सबसे easy होता है because if you are providing the elements like a numerical elements, तो हमेशा binary search है तो या फिर binary tree generate करता है तो उसका pattern ही वो होता है. Left, root and right. Lefts are smaller, root is the middle, and right is your higher values. So obviously आपको sorted elements मिलेंगे. So you are getting the sorted elements. That's an indication that your code is working properly fine. यहाँ पे मैंने print tree को call नहीं किया. There is no need of calling this print tree because in order to print our elements, we are using this function that is nothing but in order function. तो हमने यहाँ पे इसको comment कर दिया. Is this fine? So we are first creating the root node that is nothing but 12, and then एक एक element को add कर रहे हैं. While printing we are saying root dot in order. That means जो हमारा first this root basically defines your root object. So root dot in order, and then again you have to pass this root itself because वो recursively work होना चाहिए. I mean first it should check the leftmost element. Then if it is a tree, then it has to consider that as a node, and then उसका left element print होना चाहिए. If it is again a tree or if it is again a root, then again it has to go and check its left element, and that left element should be printed. So I want this function to be recursively implemented on every node. That's the reason why we are writing again root over here. This is the only trickiest part in this entire this code I would say. बाकी तो ये logical है कि पहले left पे उसके बाद root print करना है and उसके बाद right सब print करना है. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so just one question for you. So इसी code को थोड़ा सा आपको modify करना है. And just think about कि इसका हम pre-order and post-order कैसे लिखेंगे.
अच्छा.
See, this is not going to change. Tree creation तक का जो part है, that is this part will never ever change because binary tree हम generate कर रहे हैं, binary search tree BST generate कर रहे हैं. So tree creation is going to be the same. That is left on, smaller on left, greater on right, and the middle value is nothing but a root. So that will never ever change. What will change is the way in which we traverse it. So traversal सबका अलग हो सकता है. It's like a road from suppose say this station A to station B. वो road change नहीं होता, but the different people who take the different ways in order to reach from one source to one destination, that always changes. So there are 3 ways in order to reach from that source to destination. इन ऑर्डर, प्री ऑर्डर एंड पोस्ट ऑर्डर. दैट्स व्हाई रूट, आई मीन जो आपका बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर है वो तो कभी चेंज नहीं होगा. दैट मीन्स द कोड टिल दिस विल रिमेन एग्जैक्टली द सेम. व्हाट विल चेंज इज यहाँ पे आपको एक प्री ऑर्डर एंड एक पोस्ट ऑर्डर का फंक्शन जनरेट करना पड़ेगा. एंड इन दैट फंक्शन व्हाट विल चेंजेस, अगेन दिस एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू रिमेन सेम. ये सब 3 स्टेटमेंट्स आपको चेंज करने हैं कि कब कौन सा स्टेटमेंट फर्स्ट आना चाहिए, कौन सा स्टेटमेंट लास्ट आना चाहिए, रूट कहाँ पे ऐड होना चाहिए. That's the only thing that will change. Otherwise, everything will be exactly the same. So that's the hint. You have to use the same code. Just you have to make some changes in the code statements over here, and you will get your pre-order and post-order. So just think about it.
Okay.
So I'll also write the code with you. I'm definitely sure that you might have got the order in which we are supposed to write this. So suppose it is pre-order. Again, we'll pass this self, comma, root as it is. Again, the procedure would remain exactly the same. That means we'll create one list. We'll call it as list2. Otherwise, list1 भी बोल सकते हो because वो object उस certain function के लिए ही ये certain variable active है. So we are creating this. Again, we are checking if the value of root is not none. That means we are simply checking if the root is not empty. If it is not empty, then what we have to do is we have to append append this root data That means node data that will come at the top. And then we'll say that list 1 is equal to existing list 1, that is nothing but the list having root node present in it, plus self dot pre-order. We'll call the function again, and here we'll pass root dot left, and जो भी result आएगा, we'll say that list 1 is equal to the previous list 1, that means जिसके अंदर already root and left added है, उसके अंदर will add the self dot pre-order, but this time all the elements which are present towards the right of that root, and finally yes, return list 1. This is the code for pre-order. Similarly, how we will write for the post order? Would you like to try for the post order?
Yeah, let me try. So it will be list 1 equal to empty.
Yes, correct.
Correct. If root is not none,
Perfect. Root is not none.
then list 1 equal to list 1 dot then self dot post order, then it will be bracket, it will be root dot left,
Correct.
and the same thing root for right,
Perfect.
and then in last it will be list 1
Right.
dot append.
Very nice. Correct. Root dot right. List 1 is equal to list 1 dot append and this root ka data, that is my node data. That's it. And we have to return
List 1.
list 1. RETURN.
But what if I don't create a list? I mean, let's say, what is the purpose of creating a list?
So that देखो पहले क्या हो रहा था, when we were printing it was not kind of list kind of thing, तो वो एक एक element को print कर रहा है. So if you want to store that result तो properly store नहीं होगा. So in future if you want to traverse it या फिर if you want to find out कि okay first element या फिर sixth element क्या था or anything like that, then वो traversing नहीं होगा.
ठीक है. I think it makes sense. Yeah.
Yes. And here we'll call all those functions. Pre-order.
And the post order.
Post order. Perfect. Indentation. Print. Root of post order. Line number 21. Stone object is not having self. dot left, root dot data, root dot right. Here I have made a mistake. Just a second, I'll just check. Start out this done correctly. Just try to run in order first. In order was working with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give me 2 minutes. I just check some R&Ds. There is some issue in indentation, but I have given all the indentations correctly. Fruit is not different. Just one, just one, just one.